CBS The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers revealed that Steffi remembering everything would be detrimental to Sheila. Because Steffi knew all about her evil deeds, Steffi knew that it was she who changed her brand of the bottle, causing Brooke to misunderstand Ridge and want a divorce. Steffi knew too many stories that Sheila wanted to get rid of Steffi's mouth, and because of that, Sheila accidentally killed her son, causing Steffi to panic, leading to mental instability, temporary memory loss. But Sheila was trapped by Steffi after Steffi regained his memory, and was taken away by Baker because they were evidence against her. And in the meantime, Ridge is in a love triangle with his current wife, Brooke, and ex-wife Taylor. Will Ridge deal with his love life? Brooke couldn't believe she'd get so drunk she couldn't control herself that she kissed Deacon, so she began her search for the truth. But before the search had begun, Ridge reported that Steffi had remembered everything and told everything on New Year's Eve. That Brooke was drunk because Sheila had harmed her. And what surprised Brooke more was that Sheila was the one who shot and killed her son, Finn, and daughter-in-law Steffi. Ridge is now in addition to his son's work, but his own work also makes him sad. How does Ridge make a choice when both women are the ones he has feelings for? Ridge is extremely stalemate and torn if Ridge chooses Taylor. It will be at fault for Brooke and vice versa. Choosing Brooke will be at fault for Taylor. Ridge doesn't know what to do to keep both roads intact. Who will Ridge choose? The fact that Ridge came to inform Brooke that New Year's Eve that night was because of Sheila's harm that made Brooke become like this. Would it be possible that Ridge's arrival to clarify everything with Brooke would give Brooke a glimmer of hope that Ridge would to her side without reuniting with Taylor? Taylor knew that once it was clear, Ridge could ask her and get back to Brooke. And Taylor's anxiety came as soon as she learned of everything, and Sheila was taken. Ridge ran away and met Brooke. Taylor felt deeply hurt by Ridge's actions, and if during this time Ridge didn't give Taylor hope, she wouldn't be heartbroken now. Because she was so desperate, Taylor confided and asked for advice from Steffi. Will Steffi's advice help Taylor? Will Taylor give up Ridge? After spending some time alone in Eric's hotel, Ridge seemed to have made his choice. Ridge will make his plan clear to Steffi. Does stating his plans for Steffi mean that Ridge was chosen Taylor? In the past, Steffi always wanted her parents to get back together, but now she understands, no matter who her father chooses, she will still support him. Because Taylor could have guessed that Ridge would pick Brooke when Sheila was captured. Is it possible that Taylor has realized that Ridge's feelings for him are not equal to Ridge's for Taylor? Even without Ridge, Taylor still has Steffi and Thomas. They will listen to her and comfort her, and it seems that Taylor knows his ending, and Ridge will be like this and should not resent Ridge. The time when Ridge and Taylor stood side by side to protect and care for Steffi was a beautiful time in their love. However, Ridge still chose to love Brooke, because before the misunderstanding happened, Brooke was still the one he chose to marry instead of reuniting with Taylor. How will Brooke feel when she learns that Ridge has rejected Taylor and chooses to return to her side? What will Brooke do next to maintain their love?